All right, welcome in everybody. I'm just running a quick little stream to test a course. Somebody was having some course issues at this course and they were wanting to check see if it was a computer issue or if it was a course issue. We'll try to figure out what might be causing their issue here. So I was going to run the course real quick, play a few holes for them, see kind of what their frame rate is and compared to mine. Let's see, FPS. All right, so I've got the FPS down at the bottom for you. Looks like right now it's running about 190-ish. Oh, that ain't a good shot. It's all right. What's it running at, though? And outside of a couple little quick stutters, it doesn't look like it's having much of an issue. Probably not going to be able to hit this one anywhere. The bow went straight up in the air. I mean, it's down to like 60. I don't know why it's not holding the FPS on the screen, though. It was running like 190 on the first hole from the tee box. Now it's right around 60-ish. Oh, VSync is off. It's not... So if I'm running VSync off, it's running 230. If I'm running it VSync 1, it's 200. VSync 2 is 60-ish. VSync off is around 30. I don't know why it's not holding my FPS up on the screen, though. Visual settings. Is there a way to keep that up on the screen for me? I thought that's what it was whenever I was having the actual screen pulled up here. All right, 78 yards. Go in. Ooh. Michael, I don't really seem to be having any frame rate issues. I mean, like I said, if VSync and stuff's turned off, I wonder if when you hit the frame rate, the FPS button, the F, if it did something that it turned VSync on or off, or it did something with it that caused you to get those issues, and it may have lowered your FPS really bad. I'm going to play a couple more holes just to see. Hold your line. Michael, if you're in here, and talk to me in the chat, but I see, so VSync 1, VSync 2, VSync off changes the dynamic of the FPS a lot. Now, I don't know why it's not holding the FPS up on the screen, but when you hit F, it's changing the VSync setting, and it's either turning it off VSync on, VSync 1, or VSync 2, but it's not holding the FPS up on my screen, so I'm not really sure why it's not holding it up there. But when I turn it on VSync off for mine, it's changing it a lot. But whenever I change it to VSync 2, it's making it really bad. Oh, that slid right up the face. So it makes a big difference on whether the VSync is on, off, 1 or 2, and what it's on. So if you hit F, right now it's just showing VSync 1, VSync 2, you see the difference in frame rate. VSync off, you see a massive difference. I wonder if I just leave it like that, if it'll change or what it'll do, or if it'll go off again. Yeah, see, it keeps going off. But when I have it on VSync off, it's making a massive difference on the frame rate there. Which is 13 feet. I'll play one more hole just to see what we're getting in different spots, but I'm not having any real micro stuttering or anything like that, so I'm not seeing anything that should be giving us many problems, honestly, other than depending on what the FPS setting is turned on. VSync 1 is about normal, VSync 2 drops it way down, VSync off is right there at the same as VSync 1, and it's roughly around 150. Depending on the spot on the course I'm at. Earlier it was at 190 to 200. It's gotten down to like 120ish, so we'll see. We'll play one more hole. I played this course before because it was already downloaded, and I didn't recognize any issues when I played it, so. Draw a ball. I mean, I'm not really getting any stuttering or any frame rate issues while the ball is in mid-flight. And anytime I usually have any issues, that's when I would have it. So I don't see anything that would suggest that there's any sort of issue with the course itself. I wonder if there was just some sort of a VSync setting that was changed or off that you didn't realize. Sliding the ball right up the club face. So I would check with your VSync settings just to see what yours is set to. And I guess what I need to do is see how I can turn my frame rate on to show it all the time down there in the corner, just to be able to get a good gauge on what it is. Let's see, 19, so it's gonna play 25. See if we can make another birdie here. Pulled it a little bit, or it probably would have caught the lip. But I don't see anything that would suggest any sort of frame rate issues, unless you just have that turned off. I mean, you can see the biggest difference right there in 1, 2, and off. So I'm not really sure what would be causing that, to be honest. But hopefully that helps you with trying to play with the settings and stuff.